Financial independence begins not with the amount of money you possess, but with the discipline to control your desires and align your actions with your goals. In a world driven by instant gratification, where every click tempts you to spend, the Stoic principle of self-mastery becomes a guiding light. The Stoics taught that true freedom is achieved not by indulging every desire, but by learning to want less. Epictetus captured this when he said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Applying this wisdom to money, financial freedom starts with mastering yourself. Many people struggle with impulsive spending, often driven by emotions or societal pressures. They see a product online, and before they know it, their money is gone. Over time, these small, uncontrolled decisions add up, leaving little room for savings or investments. Stoicism encourages us to pause, reflect, and evaluate our decisions through the lens of reason rather than impulse. For example, before making a purchase, you might ask yourself, does this align with my long-term goals? Will this bring lasting value to my life? This simple practice creates a buffer between impulse and action, helping you make decisions that reflect your true priorities. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of financial freedom, because it gives you the ability to live within your means and direct resources toward what truly matters. The Stoics often practiced voluntary simplicity as a way to build resilience and appreciate what they had. Seneca, for instance, would periodically live as though he were poor, eating simple meals and wearing basic clothing. This wasn't an act of deprivation, but a deliberate exercise to strengthen his character and reduce dependence on external comforts. In modern terms, this could mean setting strict limits on discretionary spending or challenging yourself to save a higher percentage of your income each month. These practices not only reinforce discipline, but also demonstrate that happiness doesn't come from excess. Discipline over desire also means prioritizing long-term rewards over short-term pleasures. The Stoics emphasize the importance of patience and endurance, recognizing that lasting fulfillment requires effort and delay. Consider the example of someone saving for a down payment on a home. They might forego dining out frequently or buying the latest gadgets, choosing instead to channel those funds toward their savings goal. While the process may feel challenging in the moment, the reward of owning a home far outweighs the fleeting satisfaction of a meal or a device. This mindset not only accelerates progress toward financial goals, but also deepens the sense of accomplishment when those goals are achieved. Another powerful aspect of Stoic discipline is the ability to resist external pressures. Modern life is saturated with advertisements and social comparisons that create a constant sense of inadequacy. It's easy to feel that you need to spend more to keep up with others or to meet societal expectations of success. The Stoics teach us to focus on our own values rather than external judgments. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By turning inward and focusing on your unique goals, you free yourself from the burden of comparison and make financial decisions that are authentic and meaningful. Building discipline also involves understanding the role of habits in financial success. The small, consistent actions you take each day, whether it's setting aside money for savings, reviewing your budget, or resisting unnecessary purchases, compound over time. These habits become the building blocks of financial independence, much like the daily practices the Stoics used to cultivate their virtues. Just as Marcus Aurelius reflected each morning on how he would approach the day's challenges, you might set daily or weekly financial intentions to stay aligned with your goals. While developing discipline takes effort, the rewards are profound. With each act of self-control, you gain greater clarity, confidence, and control over your financial life. You move from reacting to circumstances to actively shaping your future, creating a sense of empowerment that external wealth alone cannot provide. Financial independence becomes less about the numbers in your account and more about the freedom to live according to your values and purpose. If you're ready to harness the power of discipline and take control of your financial life, subscribe to our channel. Dive into our playlist packed with strategies and insights to help you align your habits with your goals and master your money. Click subscribe now, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward building a life of financial freedom and self-mastery. Together, we'll embrace Stoic discipline and create a future rooted in purpose and stability. Financial fears can be paralyzing, whether it's the anxiety of not having enough, the stress of managing debt, or the uncertainty of an unpredictable economy. Stoicism offers a practical framework for confronting these fears head-on, transforming them into opportunities for growth and clarity. Epictetus said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them." This principle teaches us that financial anxiety is often a product of our perception, and by changing how we view challenges, we can regain control over our emotions and decisions. One of the most common sources of financial fear is uncertainty. Will I lose my job? Will the economy crash? Will my investments fail? While these concerns are valid, they often focus on factors beyond our control. The Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing on what we can control, our actions, decisions, and mindset, while accepting the unpredictability of external events. For instance, you can't control whether a recession occurs, but you can build an emergency fund, reduce debt, and diversify your income to prepare for it. This proactive approach not only reduces anxiety but also strengthens your financial resilience. Another way to address financial fears is through the practice of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This Stoic exercise involves imagining worst-case scenarios to prepare yourself emotionally and practically. For example, what would happen if you lost your primary source of income? By considering this scenario, you might identify gaps in your financial safety net and take steps to address them, such as saving more aggressively or developing additional skills. Confronting these fears directly diminishes their power, replacing panic with preparedness. Financial fears are often rooted in a sense of scarcity, the belief that there's never enough money, time, or resources. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to this mindset. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Think of what you have rather than what you lack." Reflecting on the financial stability you've already built, the opportunities you've been given, and the progress you've made shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. This perspective not only reduces stress, but also reinforces positive habits that lead to long-term success. Another Stoic strategy for overcoming financial fear is learning to detach from outcomes. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Many financial anxieties stem from an attachment to specific goals, like earning a certain amount of money or achieving a particular lifestyle. While these goals are important, becoming overly fixated on them can create unnecessary pressure. By focusing on the effort you put in, working hard, saving consistently, and making thoughtful decisions, you can find peace regardless of the outcome. Emotional discipline is also crucial for managing financial fear. Anxiety often leads to impulsive decisions such as panic selling during a market downturn or overspending to cope with stress. The Stoics taught that we must learn to control our emotions rather than let them control us. Marcus Aurelius advised, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." Practicing mindfulness, journaling, or simply pausing before making major financial decisions can help you approach challenges with greater clarity and rationality. To put these principles into action, start by identifying the specific fears that weigh on your mind. Are you worried about debt, job security, or retirement? Once you've pinpointed the source of your anxiety, create a plan to address it. For example, if debt is a concern, develop a repayment strategy and stick to it. If job security feels uncertain, explore ways to diversify your income or build a stronger professional network. These proactive steps not only alleviate fear but also empower you to take control of your financial future. Ultimately, Stoicism teaches us that financial fears, like all challenges, are opportunities in disguise. By facing them with courage, preparation, and perspective, we transform anxiety into strength. Each step you take toward overcoming financial fears brings you closer to a life of confidence, clarity, and freedom. If you're ready to confront your financial fears and build resilience, subscribe to our channel today. Explore our playlist filled with actionable Stoic strategies to help you navigate uncertainty and take control of your financial life. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward transforming fear into empowerment. Together, we'll turn financial challenges into opportunities for growth and success. Gratitude is one of the most transformative tools for achieving financial clarity and contentment. In a world constantly urging us to want more possessions, more wealth, more status, Stoicism reminds us to pause and appreciate what we already have. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not indulge in dreams of having what you do not have. Rather, reflect on the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave them if they were not yours." This practice shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, fostering healthier financial habits and a greater sense of fulfillment. Many people equate financial success with constantly striving for more, but this endless chase often leads to dissatisfaction and stress. Gratitude disrupts this cycle by helping you see the value in your current resources and achievements. For instance, instead of feeling frustrated about not having the latest phone or car, gratitude helps you focus on the reliability of your current possessions and the opportunities they enable. This perspective reduces impulsive spending and aligns your financial decisions with what truly matters. Gratitude also enhances financial decision-making by grounding you in the present. When you reflect on what you already have, you're less likely to be swayed by external pressures to consume or compare yourself to others. Instead, you prioritize spending and saving in ways that support your values and long-term goals. For example, someone practicing gratitude might forego upgrading their wardrobe to save for an emergency fund or invest in experiences that bring lasting joy, like traveling or learning a new skill. The Stoics also saw gratitude as a way to build resilience in the face of financial challenges. By focusing on what remains rather than what has been lost, you cultivate a mindset of abundance and adaptability. Seneca wrote, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." Reflecting on your strengths, skills, and support systems during difficult times reduces fear and fosters confidence in your ability to rebuild and thrive. A practical way to incorporate gratitude into your financial life is to create a gratitude journal. Each day, list 3 things related to your finances that you're grateful for. These could include a steady income, progress toward paying off debt, or the ability to meet your basic needs. Over time, this practice shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, reinforcing positive financial habits and reducing stress. Generosity is another powerful expression of gratitude. The Stoics believed that true wealth lies not in what you keep, but in what you share. Seneca advised, "The wise man looks upon wealth as a tool, not a treasure." By giving to others, whether through donations, acts of kindness, or sharing your time and knowledge, you deepen your sense of fulfillment and create a positive ripple effect in your community. Gratitude transforms your financial mindset, making it easier to align your resources with your values and goals. It reduces the pull of consumerism, enhances decision-making, and fosters a sense of peace and abundance. When you focus on what you already have, you unlock the freedom to build a life of intention and meaning. If you're ready to embrace the power of gratitude in your financial journey, subscribe to our channel today. Dive into our exclusive playlist filled with actionable Stoic insights and strategies to help you transform your mindset and build a life of abundance. Click subscribe now, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward redefining wealth through the lens of gratitude. Together, we'll create a life rooted in clarity, purpose, and contentment. Living intentionally with your finances means aligning your spending and saving habits with your core values. In today's fast-paced, consumer-driven world, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Stoicism teaches us to act with purpose, ensuring that our financial decisions reflect our deepest priorities and aspirations. Epictetus reminds us, "Know first who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly." This principle encourages us to use money as a tool for creating a meaningful and intentional life, rather than letting it control us. Many people feel trapped in financial stress because their spending doesn't align with their values. For instance, someone who values family might spend excessively on material goods instead of prioritizing experiences that foster connection. Living intentionally begins with reflecting on your values and defining what financial success means to you personally. Is it about security, freedom, contributing to a cause, or creating memorable experiences? Once you've clarified your priorities, you can direct your money toward what truly enriches your life. Intentional financial living involves thoughtful planning. Before making a purchase, ask yourself whether it aligns with your values and long-term goals. For example, if you value education, you might prioritize investing in courses or books over impulsive spending on luxuries. This habit not only reduces unnecessary expenses, but also ensures that your money is used in ways that bring lasting satisfaction. The Stoics also remind us to detach from societal pressures and external comparisons. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Social media and advertising often create the illusion that success means having more, but this mindset leads to endless dissatisfaction. By focusing inward and making choices based on your own values, you reclaim control over your financial decisions and build a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Living intentionally doesn't mean deprivation. It means making choices that reflect your purpose. For example, if you value adventure, you might save for travel experiences rather than upgrading your car. If giving back is important to you, setting aside a portion of your income for charitable causes brings a sense of fulfillment that no material possession can match. Every financial decision becomes a reflection of who you are and what you stand for. The discipline of intentionality also simplifies your financial life. When your money serves a clear purpose, you naturally avoid wasteful spending and reduce financial stress. Budgeting becomes less about restriction and more about empowerment, as every dollar is allocated with intention. This clarity fosters peace of mind and helps you achieve your goals more efficiently. Consider the story of a young professional who felt constant pressure to keep up with peers' lifestyles, spending on luxury items and dining out frequently. After reflecting on her values, she realized that financial freedom and travel were her true priorities. She restructured her budget, cut back on unnecessary expenses, and started saving aggressively. Over time, she not only reduced her financial stress, but also achieved her dream of traveling the world. Her intentional choices transformed her life and brought her closer to what mattered most. Aligning your finances with your values creates a life of purpose and authenticity. It allows you to use money as a means to achieve your goals, rather than as an end in itself. Each intentional decision builds momentum, bringing you closer to a future that reflects your deepest priorities. If you're ready to take control of your finances and live intentionally, subscribe to our channel today. Explore our playlist packed with actionable strategies and Stoic insights to help you align your financial life with your values. Click subscribe now, turn on notifications, and start building a life of purpose, clarity, and financial freedom. Together, we'll transform your money into a tool for creating a meaningful future. Leaving a lasting legacy is about more than just wealth. It's about the values, lessons, and impact you pass on to others. Stoicism teaches us that true success lies not in accumulating riches, but in using our resources to create meaning and contribute to the greater good. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What we do now echoes in eternity." This principle encourages us to view wealth as a tool for living virtuously and building something that will endure beyond our lifetime. Legacy begins with clarity about your purpose. Ask yourself, what do you want to be remembered for? Is it the financial security you provide for your family, the charitable causes you support, or the mentorship you offer to others? Defining your legacy helps you align your financial decisions with your long-term vision. Instead of focusing solely on personal gain, you start making choices that reflect your desire to contribute to something larger than yourself. One of the most impactful ways to create a legacy is through generosity. The Stoics believed that true wealth lies in sharing what you have. Seneca advised, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man and the master of a fool." By donating to causes you care about, supporting loved ones, or volunteering your time, you transform your resources into a force for good. For example, setting up a scholarship fund or contributing to local initiatives ensures that your impact reaches beyond your immediate circle and creates opportunities for others. Financial education is another essential component of leaving a legacy. By teaching your children, family members, or community about budgeting, saving, and investing, you equip them with the tools to build their own secure futures. The Stoics valued wisdom and the passing on of knowledge, recognizing that education is one of the most enduring gifts you can offer. This kind of legacy transcends material wealth, empowering others to achieve long-term success and stability. Planning your legacy also involves practical steps. Establishing a will, setting up trusts, or creating a philanthropic foundation ensures that your resources are distributed according to your wishes. These actions not only reflect your values, but also provide clarity and security for your loved ones. They demonstrate foresight and responsibility, aligning your financial life with Stoic principles of preparation and intentionality. Living your legacy daily is just as important as planning for it. Every decision you make, how you spend, save, or share, contributes to the mark you leave on the world. For example, someone who values environmental sustainability might invest in green businesses or reduce their consumption to reflect their commitment to the planet. These consistent actions build a legacy rooted in authenticity and purpose. Stoicism also teaches us to let go of the fear of losing wealth and focus instead on its meaningful use. Wealth, like life, is impermanent, but the impact of our actions can endure. By directing your resources toward virtuous goals, you ensure that your financial journey is purposeful and fulfilling, leaving behind a legacy that truly matters. Ultimately, your legacy is about how you choose to live and the values you embody. By aligning your financial life with Stoic principles of generosity, wisdom, and purpose, you create a life that inspires others and contributes to the greater good. If you're ready to start building a legacy of impact and purpose, subscribe to our channel now. Explore our curated playlist packed with actionable Stoic insights and strategies to help you create a financial life that reflects your values. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward crafting a legacy that echoes far beyond wealth. Together, we'll transform your resources into a tool for lasting meaning and inspiration.